Hey everybody, it is Jared, Communications Director for the town of Avon, and it's time for another Live at Lunch. If you've never watched one of these before, you're in for a treat because I actually have a friend that has never been in here before.
Nope.
Not part of the government in any form or fashion, not here representing a business. This is a resident. This is a gentleman who lives here in Avon, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about what he's kind of spearheading and making happen in the great town of Avon. If you've never watched a Live at Lunch before, or if you're watching this during dinner and it's like pre-recorded at dinner time, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have questions as we're going along, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to ask those to Nathan. And this is our transition, Nathan.
Yeah.
And Nathan Martin, everybody. He is a resident here in Avon, right?
Yep.
All right. I know a little bit about you.
Yep.
But tell us a little bit. Tell everybody who's watching, who is Nathan?
I'm Nathan Martin. I am a class of 2011. I was born and raised here. I've always loved Avon, always been proud to be from Avon. I was also a member of the rugby, so I am an Avon rugby alumni. Go Avon rugby, boys and girls. Good luck on the upcoming season. But yeah, the story of me, I grew up here, raised here, and wanted to come back here. And the good story is my parents retired and they sold me the house I grew up in.
Nice.
So I didn't go too far, which is awesome because a lot of memories at my house I have now. And now it's, I'm the second generation to have the house. So it's kind of cool to be back where it all started for me and be back where it's home. And I love Avon and I love the people. And I'm really proud to be from here. And I'm glad to be back home. So that's
awesome.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you back. We're glad that you got to kind of buy the house that you grew up.
Yeah,
it's a neat story behind it.
Yeah, it's a kind of like a little good kind of little small story that can create a big impact with me coming back, and I've wanted to give back to the community. It gave me so much, and it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. Yeah.
So being a part of Avon and coming back to Avon, there were specific things that are passions of yours, and that is really what we're here to talk about today. Is you've started this, we're going to call it a passion project.
Yeah.
This is something that I know that you've come and talked to me about, you've talked to the council about, you've talked to the town manager, Ryan Cannon, about this. And this is a project that we are excited that you are excited to kind of spearhead. Tell us a little bit about what this project is that you're working on.
Yeah. Well, when I moved back here, I wanted to, of course, like I said, give back to the community. I became a member of the Coalition for Responsible Growth in Avon. When it comes to Avon, hopefully, with it, housing development, businesses, hopefully it brings a positive impact for now and the future of Avon. Avon's changing so much, and in the past 10 years, it's drastically, changed, and with change, change is inevitable, but with the change that we can bring to the town, hopefully it's a positive impact for the residents and the environment and our community. So that was one reason I joined the Coalition for Responsible Growth, and then it kind of sparked from there. I've always cared about the environment. I've always wanted Avon to stay beautiful and nice. And a lot of the Avon environment we got a lot of trees and we got a lot of woods on part of Avon. And there's a lot of wildlife here. And I've always cared about the environment. So in my spare time, I've gone out and, done cleanups. And if I see trash, I pick it up if I walk into a store and stuff like that, which has sparked me to, I kind of have brainstormed an idea to start an Avon beautification group to make sure Avon stays beautiful for now and forever. I've always cared about the environment. I want the citizens and the people of Avon to, be proud of where we come from and make sure that Avon stays clean and nice. And so I'm kind of designing the logo and right now, and I'm also going to have a website. Probably not maybe not a website at first. Probably do something on Facebook, like a Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then go from there to reach out to more people that want to volunteer and give me a hand. And then as well, I have some big dreams and aspirations for this group. I've talked to Councilman Robert Pope about it. And I would like for Avon to take part in Indiana Clean Community, which is through IDM. And it's a big deal. Not many communities in the whole state of Indiana are in it. Avon would be the first in Henry County.
Oh, wow.
So it's like Tree City USA.
Okay.
But you're taking part in sustaining a positive and impactful way in keeping a clean community and environment for your towns and for the town people and residents. And I would like Avon to put a staple on that. I think that'd be awesome to have. I think it's a big deal, and it would. I think it would also attract positive business, people that want to move here, just like our schools. We have great schools. We have great athletics. Avon's a great place to live. So it's Tree City USA is great that we have, but also having that Indiana Clean Community, that looks good as well.
Yeah.
And also just we just want to live in a nice community that has that's clean and that just speaks volumes of the standard of Avon that we have. And I just want to make sure that Avon, keeps that and stays beautiful for everybody. So that I have big dreams and aspirations. So, but one thing at a time. I'm swinging for the fences because I care and I love Avon, and I think it'll be great. But one step at a time. I'm going to present something to probably the council here in a couple months. I'm going to go over, make it maybe a PowerPoint or something, and then we'll go from there. And they are taking IDM for the Indiana Clean Community is taking applications this year to open up new communities. So hopefully Avon can join that. That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It sounds like it's more than just picking up trash.
Oh, absolutely.
It's significantly more than picking up that Reese's Pieces wrapper that's stuck on the ground.
A lot of face masks. I find a lot of those. But it's just and also like reaching out. When I do this, I want to also work with the businesses. I want to work with the people that live here. I want to work with as well the parks. It's Avon as a whole. We are one together, and I think reaching out a hand to businesses, encouraging them, making sure that properties are upkept. That we take care of roadways and our parks and our environment. It's all the above. It's not just one thing at a time. I want that Avon proud and that Avon pride there. And Avon's changed a lot, but Avon's still a awesome place. I'm glad I'm here, and this is where I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do it anywhere else, so I'm glad I'm home. So
well, I know that I can speak on behalf of everybody here at the town, and we're excited that you've got this passion and you've got this spark to move forward and keep running with it. You said you're swinging for the fences.
Swinging for the fences.
And I think there's nothing better to do than to swing for the fences. Go for as much as you can go for. Go as far as you can go. And from the town's perspective, we don't have a large staff. We would love to have a large staff that is able to take care of all of the trash needs and things of that nature. But unfortunately, let's be very realistic. Let's speak very candid. We have to work as a community. We have to work together in order to achieve something to that scale. We have to be able to say, hey, Nathan, we're going to work together. We're going to go out there. We're going to get a group together, and we're going to clean up certain areas, certain waterways, certain, flower areas that we want to expand into, and make sure that is clean and that it's ready for us. So this is a fantastic step in that direction of establishing some sort of a parameter and a foundation, if you will, of, hey, this is what we want to do. So I'm excited to hear more about the Indiana Clean, what is that called again?
The Indiana Clean Community through IDM. It's like I said earlier, it's like Tree City USA. It's like kind of like that they have different criteria that you have to meet. And one of them is like having a clean team.
Okay.
Avon beautification was one of the reasons I was like, hey, if we don't have these other criteria, maybe we can get in. If I start Avon beautification, that we can get that. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get us in. I just think it would be awesome for Avon to be, I believe, there's no community on the west side that I saw on the list that is in it.
Okay. We're going to be the first.
I want Avon to be the first.
We're claiming it right now. We're going to make it happen. It's going to happen. So that's long-term goals. No, that's down the road future. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
We are going to get to that point. Let's talk about short-term goals. Let's talk about what's coming around the corner. I heard that there is something happening this Saturday, March 5th.
Yes, this Saturday from 9 to 11. Henry County Community Cleanup, Elisa Kern, is hosting a cleanup of the watershed, which is over there. We're meeting at the southwest corner of the Rural King in Avon.
Okay.
And a lot of people are like, what's a watershed? Well, watershed is rainfall and snow melt that leads to creeks, rivers, and stuff like that, which the outflow points go to reservoirs, bays, and ultimately the ocean. So it's more than just the Avon community. This will lead, beyond Avon. So we are going to clean up that area and the watershed over there, which that watershed over there leads to the Avon Outdoor Learning Center, which Carol Ford has been great. She does so much work for them, all the volunteers, the students that volunteer at the Avon Outdoor Learning Center. It's a great asset. We have that in our community. They are great. And as well as Lisa Kern and all of Henry County Community Cleanup and the volunteers and students that do that, they do not just impact Avon. Henry County Community Cleanup is awesome for the whole county.
Sure.
So they do so much work, and if you can't find them, they have a private Facebook page for all their information of upcoming cleanups and stuff. I know after this one, we have another one. I think we were going to do, I believe, so I don't know for sure. It was talks that we were going to do over by Lowe's by the overpass, where the bridge is, to the east side of it, I believe.
Gotcha.
But on the page, go on there, information of all the cleanups coming up. They're a great group, and the Avon Outdoor Learning Center is great. Carol Ford, Lisa Kern, they're great. So
sweet.
They are actually one of the reasons I'm doing what I want to do with Avon Beautification. So
Okay, so March 5th, this Saturday.
Yep.
You're going to be meeting at the Rural King, southwest corner.
Southwest corner, 9 to 11.
9 to 11. Can anybody come?
Anybody can come. If you want to come for 30 minutes, if you want to come for 20 minutes, if you want to come for the whole time, whatever you got.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, that's fine. More hands the merrier, of course, but also it's just getting people out there and caring about our community. If you can lend a hand, that'd be great. We'd love to see you. Be nice to see everybody. And it's a good time. Everybody gets along. Great people. Yeah, so it's good for a cause.
Does the community need to know about what should they bring? What should they?
I would wear. I mean, I believe I was looking. Saturday's supposed to be actually a decent day.
Okay.
Pretty warm. So just dress accordingly, of course, with the weather.
Okay.
I'd wear boots and stuff because it is a little sloppy. We're coming out of winter, so it is pretty sloppy. So wear boots or waterproof boots or something like that along the lines, and I'll bring a couple pickers, grabbers and stuff, and some buckets. And there's people there that have Henry County Community Cleanup will bring some of that as well. And then bring some work gloves if you got some and stuff like that. And we'll have safety vests, I believe. But if you have one, bring it just in case.
Perfect.
But just come out, give us a hand. It'll be nice to see you. Spend time with the community. Yeah, it'd be great.
All right, March 5th, 9 a.m., Rural King, southwest corner. I'm sure you'll see a big group of people at that southwest corner of Rural King. That's happening this week. Now, at the end of April 30th, we're actually going to be doing a larger scale community cleanup. And I know that Nathan said that he is going to be a part of that. We're probably going to get a few other entities involved as well. The Avon Police Department hopefully will be able to help us out with some safety elements. But we're going to be looking at Avon and a larger scope and looking at all of the different areas in Avon that drastically need some assistance in cleaning up. So here's what we're doing is our M4 technician, his name is Keaton Olson. He is kind of leading the charge with this. There's an organization, a Kingsway Christian Church here in Avon that is going to be partnering up with us as well and bringing in some volunteers. But if you would like to be a part of that, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to come out as a family. If you've got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, if you're in a relationship, if you're single, it doesn't really matter. Come on out, meet other people in the community, help clean up certain areas. Keaton's working to put together a map of the areas that are heavily impacted, and we're going to be sending out different teams to those different locations. If you want to be a part of that, we'll get you a vest, we'll get you trash bags. You just wear some protective boots and jeans and whatnot. We're going to make sure that we keep you safe, so we're not going to put you in any type of an awkward position or in an unsafe location.
Absolutely.
We want to make sure that you stay safe and your family stays safe while you're out there helping clean things up. If you have questions, if you have comments, feel free to reach out to myself or to Nathan. After this is done going live, in the comments below on Facebook, I'm going to attach links for the different groups that Nathan has talked about, as well as some additional details about March 5th and April 30th. That is when we're going to be doing the larger community cleanup. Yeah, man, Nathan, I'm so excited.
Yep.
I'm excited what you're doing. I'm excited about your passion. Avon's going to benefit just by you coming through and saying, hey, I want to keep running with this.
I do. Yep. And this is, I don't want to do this anywhere else but here. So, and hopefully this sparks interest around maybe Brownsburg, Plainfield, Danville.
Yeah.
Kind of, the county as a whole. It's not, I'm not just worried about Avon, but, our county as a whole, we all, we're kind of, they're our neighbors next to us. And, and it's nice that if their community does well, then ours does well as also. So Harris County is a great place. And, but start here at home. I'm glad to be back home. I'm glad to, give back so much what gave back to me growing up here and being so proud to be from here. But so this is gonna steamroll here, brainstorm a little bit more, and this is awesome.
If we push ourselves to be better, it's gonna push everybody else to be better.
Yeah. Hopefully it just sparks back to that togetherness. Avon is one.
Yep.
And take care of our neighbor, take care of our community, take care of our environment. And being proud of, everybody, people from Avon, if the original people from Avon, people are proud to be from Avon. So, and Avon is a great community around Indianapolis, and people know who we are. So I want to keep our standard high, and I want to make sure that Avon is a positive impact environmentally, community-wise, citizens, business, all the above. This is more than just picking up trash. This is across the board. This is a positive thing for just the community here. So I'm really looking forward to it. And again, glad to be home. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
My friends, this is Nathan Martin. You can probably find him on Facebook and out and about in the community. Feel free to stop by, say hi, give him a thank you, maybe a thumbs up, an Air 5 or whatnot if you're driving by.
Honk, wave, whatever you got to do.
There you go.
Wave right back. Yep.
You're going to see him out there and about all over Avon. Thank you again, my friends in Avon. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, as always, you can reach out to myself or anybody here at Town Hall, and we will be happy to encourage you and support you and keep making Avon the place that we want to be prideful of, and be a place that the rest of the county, the rest of the state, the rest of the nation looks at us and says, hey, they're doing some good things right there.
Absolutely.
So thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you popping in here.
And two things to add, if I could.
Yeah.
Everybody that was involved in that accident yesterday, thoughts and prayers go out to people that were involved. Anybody that was injured, wish them the best, to them and their families. Hopefully they'll be okay and they make a speedy recovery. But that was just know that the community is thinking of them and during this time. So thoughts and prayers go out to them. And the Avon boys basketball team. We got to give a shout out to them. They play tomorrow night, first game of the state playoffs against Plainfield. So the boys, good luck to them. Hopefully you can, get a win against Plainfield. So awesome for Avon to be in the state tournament, and good luck to the boys. Yeah.
I know nothing about, is it basketball?
Basketball. Yeah.
I know nothing about basketball, but
anything Avon, anything Avon sports, I'm all about as a former Avon athlete. Yeah. Yeah. So if you know anybody in the boys basketball team or want to give a shout out, give a shout out to them, give them some support. And if you can attend the game. But good luck to all the boys. Good luck to the boys out there against Plainfield. Yeah.
Good luck to you guys. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.